Hello and welcome to Astro Tina. February is here, bringing a wave of transformative energy as the planets align to shake things up. With Venus sparking passion, a new moon opening fresh doors, and Mercury keeping us on our toes. This month promises moments of clarity, creativity, and surprises. Now, what's in store for your sign? Let's dive into February's cosmic dance and discover the highlights waiting for you. Now, first I will do a quick monthly overview followed by your monthly calendar, which is great to plan your month. In February 2025, several significant planetary movements in Vedic astrology are poised to influence various aspects of your life. Now, Jupiter direct in Taurus is expected to stabilize partnerships and enhance communication, fostering growth in relationships and collaborative endeavors. Now, there is a full moon in Cancer on February 12th, 2025. This full moon occurs at 30 degrees Cancer in the Ashlesha nakshatra, which emphasizes emotional introspection and the nurturing of personal connections. This lunar event encourages individuals to address domestic matters and also to strengthen family bonds. And Mercury's transit in Aquarius on February 10th to the 27th. Mercury governs intellect and communication. Transits through Aquarius promoting innovative thinking and also progressive ideas. This period is very favorable for intellectual pursuits and also technological advancements. Now, looking at the Sun's transit in Aquarius on February 12th to March 14th, 2025, the Sun's transit through Aquarius highlights themes of individuality and humanitarian efforts. It is an opportune time to engage in community service and also to embrace unconventional approaches to problem solving. And the great red planet Mars is direct in Gemini on February 23rd, 2025. Mars, the planet of action and energy, ends its retrograde and moves direct at 23 degrees of Gemini. Now, this transition reinvigorates personal ambitions and also enhances motivation, particularly in areas related to communication and learning. Now, there is a new moon in Aquarius on February 27th, 2025. This new moon is at 15 degrees. Aquarius in the Satyabhishaka nakshatra, which signifies a period of renewal and innovation. So it's an ideal time to set intentions for future projects, especially those involving technology or social reform. Now, these astrological events suggest that February 2025 will be a month of renewed energy, intellectual growth, and strengthening relationships. Individuals are encouraged to harness these cosmic influences to foster personal development and to contribute positively to their communities. February 2025 horoscope for Virgo Ascendant. The theme of the month is productivity and transformation. Now, February 2025 is a month of growth and evolution for Virgo Ascendants, with significant planetary energies activating your career, relationships, and daily routines. Now, this is a period to recognize your priorities, embrace change, and refine your path towards personal and professional success. From February 12th, the Sun transits your 6th house, placing focus on work, health, and daily responsibilities. This transit enhances your ability to overcome challenges and outshine your competitors. It's an excellent time to focus on self-discipline and address any unresolved work matters. Now, Mercury, your ruling planet, transits your 6th house from February 10th to the 27th. This period enhances your organizational skills, your analytical thinking, so use this transit to refine your routines, to resolve conflicts at work, and to tackle health-related goals with precision. Now, Jupiter turns direct on February 4th in your 9th house of higher learning, travel, and spiritual growth. This is a fantastic time to pursue education, teaching, or travel plans. You'll also gain clarity about your long-term aspirations and find support from mentors or spiritual guides. Now, Mars turning direct on February 23rd in your 10th house of careers brings energy and drive to your professional matters. You'll feel motivated to take on new responsibilities, and your leadership abilities will also be recognized. So avoid impulsiveness in decision making and focus on steady progress. Now, the full moon on February 12th illuminates your 11th house of gains, friendships, and aspirations. A project or goal you've been working towards will reach completion, and you'll feel more connected to your social circle. The new moon on February 27th on your sixth house is a very powerful time to set your intentions for your health, for your work, for your daily routines. This is an ideal moment to start new habits. So reorganize your schedule or tackle unresolved challenges. When we're looking at key areas of focus as far as career and finances, relationships, health, and travel, Mars in your 10th house energizes your career, making February a month of professional progress. Jupiter in your ninth house encourages you to explore new career opportunities, especially those involving education, law, or travel. The full moon in your 11th house may bring financial gains or recognition from your peers. Now, with the Sun and Mercury in your sixth house, your focus may lean more towards professional and personal responsibilities than romantic relationships. However, the full moon in your 11th house highlights meaningful connections with your social circle, and you may also meet someone significant through a group activity. In regards to your health, Sun and Mercury in your sixth house make this a perfect time to focus on improving your health habits. So start a new fitness regime or pay attention to dietary habits. Stress management will be key, so incorporate relaxation techniques into your daily routine. Now, Jupiter in your ninth house strongly suggests long distance travel overseas, especially for education or spiritual purposes. So if you've been planning a trip, this is the time to make it happen. So now let's take a look at the daily planner. But before we begin, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, as it takes a great deal of time for me to make these calendars, and your support is greatly appreciated. So looking at the month of February, beginning with the 1st and 2nd, you're actually beginning on a very positive note. Your energies are very much in sync with your spouse on these days. So if you need to have that chat with your spouse, you'll definitely see eye to eye. So these are great days to strengthen your bond with your spouse. Now, moving on to the 3rd and 4th, these days are stressful days, so definitely lay low on these days, so your energy won't be as positive and you might feel stressed out. Moving on to the 5th and 6th, this is where your energies are now positive, you're feeling better, and you're able to make some progress, especially towards your career. So on the 7th, 8th, and 9th, these are really good days for you to focus your energies on your career. You'll see that whatever efforts you're putting in, they will yield good results, and you'll definitely get the recognition you deserve for the work that you're doing. Moving on to the 10th and 11th, these are great days to spend time socializing, doing some network. Go out with your friends, have some fun, because it's a good energy for you to enjoy yourself. And for those of you who are in the market, this is a good time for you to look over your investments, because this is a good time to invest further. Now, moving on to the 12th and 13th, these are days where you have to be mindful of your energies, as your energies could be low. You could have health issues, you could have low energy issues, and also if you have decisions that need to be made, this is time to keep those decisions pending. You could also keep an eye on your expenses, as you could have an unexpected expense on these days. Moving to the 14th, 15th, and 16th, these are your days. These are positive days. This is where you're feeling much better now. You can focus your energies on yourself, self-rejuvenation, self-reflection. So the great time to do some journaling, doing some meditation. You'll definitely see good results on these days. Moving on to the 17th and 18th, as the energies get more positive, because these are your money days. This is where you want to open up yourself to the universe to manifest, because your energies are actually very good to bring that money in. You'll see that you have more money in your wallet on these days. And if you need to get back any money that you've lent out, this is a good time to ask for that money back. And if you want to borrow money, this is a good time for you to ask for that money, because chances are you'll get it. Now, moving on to the 19th, 20th, and 21st. This is a good time with your siblings. You want to do some local traveling. You could also spend some time with your neighbors. The energy is really good on these days. And it's also a good time to do some hobbies. Enjoy yourself doing the things that you enjoy doing. Now, from the 19th to the 23rd, this is a good time for you to spend time with your family. The energy in your home environment is actually very supportive, very positive. On the 22nd and 23rd, this is where you're really happiest at home. Your energies with your mother are very much in sync here. Now, on the 24th and 25th, very positive energies. This is where, if you're single, this is a great time to take that romantic date because the romance is in the air. And it's also a good time for you to do some learning because your focus will be very sharp on these days. For those of you who are still in school, this is a great time to do that project, hand in those papers. If you have a test or an exam, great time for that because the results will be in your favor. Now, moving on to the 26th and 27th. These are days where you need to be mindful of your energies. So you could have issues such as health, debt, and disputes. If you are someone who are in the middle of a court case right now, if you have dates on these days, the results will not be in your favor. So definitely, if you can change the dates, I would suggest that. If you are someone who is not mindful of the food that you're eating, you could have stomach issues on these days, and your energies are irritable on these days. So, you could easily get into a dispute with someone because the energies within you and the energies around you are not supportive. They're irritated. Now, moving on to the 28th. This is a very positive day. This is where you're getting support from your spouse, from your partner. You're seeing eye to eye, and you are definitely feeling loved and supported on this day. Now, the days that you need to be careful this month is for unexpected expenses, for health issues, the 12th and the 13th. For health, debt, and disputes and expenses, the 26th and the 27th. Where you could feel stressed, the 3rd and the 4th. Now, some really good days for you regarding your finances. So your money days is the 17th and 18th, so the money flow is really good. Now, if you're someone who's in the markets or trying to learn about the markets, the 24th and 25th, this is where you'll really be able to understand what you're seeing, really absorb that information, and you'll learn something new.